Hey guys, so in this video we're going to be sharing with you our best and most detailed 4-3-2-1 formation breakdown, and these tactics and instructions are ferocious at attacking. So if you're someone that really struggles to score goals, create chances, but you don't mind maybe being a little bit overexposed and just sort of having fun and just being really aggressive, then this is the formation and tactics that you need to give a go. So as always, to show your support, make sure that you hit that like button, make sure that you subscribe, but most importantly, make sure you hit that notifications bell so that you know exactly when we release new content. So as we said before, this 4-3-2-1 formation is exceptionally good at attacking, but it is open in terms of it can be sometimes got at by your opponents, because there are moments where it's a lot of people are going forwards and it's quite aggressive. You don't obviously have a CDM, so you don't really have that protection in front of your back four. So there's times when you can struggle defensively, but it's really balanced out by how aggressive and how attacking this formation is, how many chances you create and how many issues it causes for your opponents defensively. So it really is that sort of balance between great attacking but sometimes can be a little bit exposed defensively. With that being said, these are the tactics that I find to be really effective with the 4-3-2-1. Of course, you don't want anything like a press in this formation. It's just way too aggressive to start with. 45 on the depth is kind of what we suggest. You know, we prefer going a little bit narrower defensively and just letting our opponents have the ball out wide. We've also gone for around about 55 depth, and that's because we don't want anything too crazy in this formation. Obviously, we don't have a CDM, so you kind of don't really want to go too high. Normally, we like to go around 65 on our formations, but because we don't have that sort of protection and that shield in midfield, 55 depth is kind of what we need to go with. And that works really well because the long ball makes the forward guys, you know, the two centre forwards and the strikers, those guys make runs in behind, but not, it means that the centre midfielders, and it means obviously the fullbacks, the defenders, it means those guys don't push forward. So we only have the guys going forwards that we need to go forwards. It does mean that you need to have speed up front, and it does mean that you need to be someone that's always looking for balls in behind, whether it be chip through balls or whether it be ground through balls. You need to always be looking behind, because once your strikers make those runs in behind, if you don't give them the ball, that's when you can get, you know, caught with turnovers. You can lose possession, and that's when you get counters. So if you see the ball over the top, you really have to play it. But also because of that, we've gone chance creation on balance, because we want our instructions to dictate where players go. When you go direct passing on this formation, it's too aggressive, it's too crazy. You know, you don't really get any more chances than what you normally get, but you are so much more open because now those midfielders go forwards. Those midfielders make runs in behind, whereas when you have it on balanced, the midfielders don't make those runs forwards. It's just the strikers that run in behind. So that's why it's really important that you don't go too aggressive with this formation, and that's why we chose not to go with direct passing. And then for the width, we've left it on 60. Of course, you need a little bit of width in every formation. Those two centre forwards do need to provide a little bit of width, because really you need them making runs in between the fullback and centre back, rather than all three guys running in between the centre backs, because then it becomes really easy for your opponent to defend, because they know that everything is going to be really condensed and through the middle. So you need those guys to sometimes drift a little bit and obviously create that, you know, issues for your fullbacks and create problems for your opponent's fullbacks. And then the players in the box we've left on 5. Again, we want our instructions to dictate that. And corners and free kicks we like to use on 1, but of course those are whatever you feel is best for you. So now before we continue and we get into the instructions, if you want us to create more videos like this, then make sure that you hit that thumbs up button, and make sure you comment below right now with any other video topics that you'd like us to cover going forwards. So let's jump into those instructions. So of course, with the goalkeeper, we've got Jack Butland. This guy is amazing, one of the best keepers that we have used all year. Of course, you want him on comes for crosses and sweep keeper. And of course, your two centre backs, you want those guys on stay back while attacking. And of course, the fullbacks also want to be on stay back while attacking, but we've left them on mixed attack this time, just because it doesn't really matter whether you have them on mixed or overlap in this situation. But of course, that whole back four has to stay on stay back. So imperative in this formation that you have good defensive fullbacks as well. You know, you don't want players like Cancelo and Tolya. You don't want attacking fullbacks. You know, you want defensive fullbacks, because these guys don't want to be going forward. So you need guys that are physical. You obviously need pace, but you don't want guys that have got, you know, going forward. You want that high defensive work rate if you can get it on certain fullbacks. Now, when it comes to that first central midfielder, now I've got Chiellini in this position. You want someone that is a little bit more defensive in this position. So Zambo Anguissa next to him could work well in this position as well. But you want a good CDM, because you need one of you guys to stay back. You don't want all three guys on balance going forwards. And the two outside midfielders, which are Anguissa and Nakata. Both these guys want to be on balance. These guys need to be outside. The outside midfielders need to be box-to-box mids. So they need to be your Hullets. They need to be your Pogbas. Whoever you can get on that outside midfield. You need guys like that. Your Goretzkas, your Gravenberches. You need those box-to-box mids because those guys need to get forwards and support the attack. And your most midfield, of your three midfielders, he wants to be someone that's a little bit more defensive because he's not going to go forwards when you're attacking. Of course, when the long ball is on, those front three are going to go forwards. And of course, the midfielders need to get up and support because they need to be able to play through balls. You don't want to always have to rely on playing sort of 30 to 40 yard balls over the top. You need those midfielders to get forward and support. And also, you need them on the edge of the box for cutbacks. You need them on the edge of the box to sort of stop counter-attacks. And you need that central midfielder just to give a little bit of protection. He doesn't play like a CDM because obviously his starting position is a lot higher. But he just needs to be more defensive just so he's able to break up any attacks that might start, any counter-attacks that may come his way. And now when it comes to the two outside ones, so we've got Keane and Cruyff, two outside centre forwards. Both these guys want to be on getting behind. Of course, that makes sense because that lines up with what we use with long ball. And we've left them on balanced width. We normally like to use these guys on stay central, but we do need to have them on balanced width in this occasion because they do need to provide a little bit of width. Like we said earlier when we were talking about the tactics, we want these guys to be sort of making runs in between the fullbacks and centre back. You want to be causing the fullbacks to have to sort of sometimes commit, or the centre backs to sometimes come out and the guy doesn't know whether to use the fullback or the centre back to come out, and in that confusion, quick little give and go with the striker, quick little give and go with the midfielder, makes the running behind and just slots in, and then you can obviously create the chance, whether it be you shoot on goal, you cut it back, whatever it may be. But that balanced width just really gives it a little bit of width that this formation needs, because otherwise it's too predictable when you're attacking through the middle all the time. And obviously the striker up front, we've got Mbappe. He needs to be on stay central and getting behind. Obviously your striker needs to stay in between the sticks. He's there for cutbacks. He's there for the main bulk of your chances. Your striker obviously is going to score the majority of the goals. Obviously your centre forwards are going to get a good portion, and then the midfielders are going to get the majority of your assists. It's also really important that all three of you guys, the two centre forwards and the striker, of course, they need to have pace because you're using long ball. So you need to make sure you've got quick guys. Of course, skill moves is really, really important. High dribbling is really important. And of course, for those midfielders, those box-to-box mids need to be able to do a bit of everything. But you need guys that are competent to be able to finish, create chances, pass, dribble, all those things as well. Of course, if you can get 5-star weak foots on the three guys up front, that would be a bonus. But that is it for our 4-3-2-1 formation setup. As we said at the beginning of this video, this formation is very kind of not kamikaze, that's a little bit too over the top, but it's a very good formation in terms of creating chances. So if you're someone that struggles to score goals, create chances, this is great. But if you're someone that's like really good at defending, but maybe you struggle at attacking, this is a great formation because you can rely on your defending abilities. You can rely on maybe only having the back four to defend and attacking with that front six. It's just too much to deal with. And what we would recommend is you use this formation, and if you get 2-0 up in a game, switch into then a more defensive formation. Switch into a 4-2-3-1, a 4-4-1-1, something like that once you've got the lead. Don't keep playing in this formation when you get that lead. So that's a good tip that we would recommend you try if you're going to use this formation. So, as we said earlier in the video, if you want us to continue to make more videos like this one, then we do need your support. So make sure that you smash that like button, make sure that you subscribe, and make sure you turn on that notifications bell. And if you do want to ask us any questions, you can join our Discord. The link to that is down in the description. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.